Vendor-to-pay workflows face a heavy manual burden. Take onboarding. TechCorp. Analysts must spot mismatches and ERP duplicates. Our agentic solution automates this messy process.
So, hi, we are Team Gmora. So, we have built a vendor to pay multi agent exception system for the NeuroX 1.0 national level Buildathon. So, we got to know about this competition through WhatsApp chats and team friend collaborations. This is the content. Let's move to the problem statement. So, as you have seen the video, you have seen a frustrated businesswoman because of her operational hassle. So the main problem statement we have seen in this scenario is the operational reality. The businesses will have a large kind of operational hassles, and also there are huge masses of invoices is going through the businesses. So the invoice exception is a very common problem. And thirdly, the existing tools hardly fit for the emerging tasks in this busy system. So let's move to the value proposition. So this is which will explain about the advantages that is being given by our solution. So first of all, the time is like gold in these such business cases. So this will reduce manual investigation time and operational cost. Then fast onboarding and invoice resolutions, because we have used multi-agents specified for that. Then we are going to improve compliances, risk management, and audit readiness, and also empowers humans with better evidences, safer decisions, and intelligent controls, etc. So let's move on to the proposed autonomous agent solution. We have used agents, a multi-agent system. This is not the AI workflow. This is the agentic system. Multi-agents, the several agents get to work here with intercommunicating with each others. So these are the agents that we are going to use in here. They are specific agents for specific tasks. So this is the proposed agentic loop. So in this loop we are we're depicting that these agents get together, not get together and accomplish the task, not accomplish the task discreetly. They get together, they intercommunicate with them, and then give a practical solution, practical ultimate solution for us. So these are the key agentic capabilities that we have integrated here: dynamic reasoning, input handling, and the tool orchestration and tool error recovery, because I have stated that the tools are not fit for the current processes. So we are giving that capability, and state memory and multi-agent teamworks. There are several agents get together to work, and also those agents another agent will evaluate and manage the agents who are working. So this is the architecture and tool mapping. This is mostly a layered architecture. So it will have a presentation layer, data layer, presentation layer, the business logic layer, and the data layer, along with the tool orchestration layer and infra and external systems layer, which is cloud, database, ERP, APIs. So then move on to the architecture flow specification. Each of every process is named process or task to be done by this system is named as a case and given an ID. So it is retrievable for any kind of anytime, anywhere in the system. Then supervised onboarding, that means validating the data which we have used here, and also about from the knowledge of the data and the specific areas that have been learned by those data, and then they are directed to those specific respective agents which is specialized in these areas which we find from the data. Then we are going to reasoning and approval. They are giving the reasoning with the approval, and also ultimately the humans will validate and evaluate the final decision. Then the system will be closed, and the 7-step system will educate themselves by the past things. This is the external tool and API mapping. We use ERP systems, risk sanctions, and email and stack systems. Likewise, this is a technical architecture overview. This is the system architecture that have been used here. This is the vendor onboarding workflow. This is the invoice exception, how we are going to overcome the complication of invoice exception. This is the EER system, and this is what we'll plan to do in the execution phase. So this is the human in the loop phase 2 execution plan, which we like to improve in the future. So thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, and we would get a very nice opportunity to work to integrate human intelligence with AI and make them together. Thank you very much.